Hi, this is Dale O'Shills, pastor of Church of the Redeemer in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining me for our devotional time this week. And yes, we're into the Christmas season. It's hard to believe, but yes, Christmas is right around the corner. And we're going to be talking for the next several days and weeks about Christmas, about the coming of Jesus Christ. And I want to draw your attention today to the Old Testament book of Isaiah. Isaiah the prophet, about 700 years before Christ was born, began to prophesy about the coming of Messiah. In fact, the book of Isaiah is sort of known as the Old Testament gospel because it's really it's a great presentation of the coming of Christ. And there are many passages in the book of Isaiah that point to Jesus coming in very specific ways. But let me read to you one of those prophecies, again, 700 years before Jesus was born. It's found in Isaiah chapter 9, verses 6 and 7. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His government and its peace will never end. He will rule with fairness and justice from the throne of his ancestor David for all eternity. The passionate commitment of the Lord of heaven's armies will make this happen. Here, Isaiah the prophet declares that when Jesus the Messiah is born, a son will be given to us, the government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be known with four royal titles, four amazing titles. The titles are Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. Now, those four titles represent to us not just titles given, but a reputation that will be earned. That when Jesus comes, and as he came, he will earn the reputation. He will be known as a Wonderful Counselor. He will be known as a Mighty God. He will be known as the Everlasting Father. He will be known as the Prince of Peace. So he's the Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. One of the great things about the coming of Jesus is that as we get to know him in a personal way, we are introduced to the realities of these four things. That he indeed is a wonderful counselor to us. He indeed is the mighty God to us. He indeed is our everlasting Father, and he's the one that brings peace into our lives. So we're going to be talking this week about the wonderful counselor, what he can do for your lives. But remember this, that Jesus comes into your life to earn a reputation with you and help you to know really who he is and what he can do for you.